On a summer morning at Calmus Beach in Hyannis, all is quiet but the birds. Yes, that kind, but there's also this soft chatter.
Let's put all those right in here.
The sounds of an early bird cleanup. These are members of the Beach Brigade.
We meet at 7 a.m. every Tuesday on some beach. There are 250 people on this list of volunteers who just want to help beautify Cape Cod and beyond.
Laura Ludwig is director of the Marine Debris and Plastics Program at the Center for Coastal Studies.
This is what I found in about 45 minutes.
These true beach lovers collect, then count.
Bottles, glass, too.
Even the smallest shred of string is documented to be entered into a database.
To track trash and then try to prevent it. It's important to kind of tally it specifically so you know what you're targeting when you're trying to affect behavioral change or legislative change.
Ludwig says plastics in particular are dangerous.
We find dead turtles with balloons in their bellies, plastic bags in their bellies. We find sperm whales that have swallowed huge, vast acres of plastic.
People, too, are swallowing it, breathing it in even.
Plastic breaks down over time, and smaller bits of plastic don't ever go away. We have microplastics in our blood and in our livers and in our lungs.
Like so much in the water, you can't see it, but it's there. Heading out from Provincetown Harbor is a water monitoring crew, also from the Center for Coastal Studies.
It basically takes a reading set it to every 5 seconds, so you put it down, and it takes basically a profile of the water column.
Jennifer Burkhart and Amy Costa are tracking changes invisible to the naked eye.
The green is temperature, the black is salinity or conductivity, and the orange is dissolved oxygen.
They collect samples to be analyzed.
So we put it down to whatever depth we want, and we can take a sample right at that depth. So we open up these.
We've been monitoring the water here in Cape Cod, and we're now up to 150 stations. We've been monitoring that in different ways, shapes, and forms for close to 35 years.
Center for Coastal Studies Executive Director Sarah Oaktai speaks back at the lab about the overuse of fertilizer and problems with waste.
If we're putting too much phosphate and nitrate onto our lawns and it gets through the sand and into our groundwater or into a stream or river, it's going to go straight into our harbors. If we have septic systems that aren't pumped properly or don't have adequate leach fields, that is mainly nitrogen. Pharmaceuticals, things like that, are all getting into our water systems.
Oaktai says one of her biggest concerns is the ocean becoming more acidic.
We've increased CO2 a whole bunch in the atmosphere, mainly from burning fossil fuels. The oceans have been really helping us by absorbing all this carbon dioxide. They have been taking one for the team.
Oaktai says that's increased overall ocean acidity significantly enough to impact all types of marine life.
Okay, we got new stickers.
Rob Moyer, founder of the Cambridge-based Ocean River Institute, encourages people to act.
Day to day, we are looking for situations where people can make a difference.
Summer interns by his side, he's asking people to pledge to use less fertilizer. On this day, collecting signatures in Wellesley as a machine removes algae from a local pond.
That algae is blooming on nitrogen, which is coming off the land from fertilizer and septic and sewage. And these harmful algal blooms can eat up all the oxygen. A couple summers ago, we had thousands of menhaden being chased by striped bass, and they swam up the Mystic River. Just below the Amelia Earhart Dam was an ocean dead zone where the blooming algae had eaten up all the oxygen, and so they just died quickly, and were thousands just pushed up against the Everett shore.
Warming temperatures, low oxygen, ocean acidification, all combined could have devastating consequences. With no change, UN climate experts warn half of all marine life could be on the brink of extinction by the turn of the century.
We refer to science, and all that does is it looks at the trajectories and says, okay, if things don't change, then we're going to be hell in a handbag. But things are changing. You know, people understand this, and people will only make the changes if it's easy.
A coffee lid made this. This is a football that I found.
If Sarah Thornington looks familiar, it's because she's part of the Beach Brigade. She started the easy task of picking up debris during walks on the beach several years ago.
I decided I wanted to do a project where I would do a beach cleanup every day for a year. And after 9 days, I'd already found 2,000 pieces of plastic. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with all this?
The professional photographer became a marine debris artist on the side. today's treasures?
Sometimes the debris says, I need to be this. And sometimes I'm like, what the heck can I use to make a lighthouse?
Some of her work is sculptural, some are photographs.
One of my favorite pieces is tennis balls that are in varying shades of degradation from the ocean.
It all has a purpose.
It's really so that I can just keep awareness on the problem. Because beach cleaning is never going to be the answer. It's never going to save the planet. I could go out tomorrow to that same beach we were at today and picked up that huge pile of stuff, and there'll be stuff to pick up tomorrow. So it's not about that. It's about making people aware of their choices.